Hey, what is going on the YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing you the drop list for this week, which is week 11 of the fall winter season. Now, it's just going to be an average week, to be honest, at the end of the day. There is probably one piece that I'll end up going for, maybe try for another, but realistically, it's just going to be a really calm week. People will probably just call it a sleeper week. I'll probably call it a sleeper week at the end of the day, but yeah, let's just get straight into this. To be honest, there isn't a lot to say. I'm looking at it. There are a couple of decently hyped pieces, but realistically, yeah, I'd say that it's just hopefully going to be a nice and calm week. I'll still get high traffic though, but yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so let's just get straight into the list. Starting off, plain and simple, the Air Max Plus, or the Nike Air Max Plus in the white colorway, is going to be releasing. There's nothing else to say for it, to be honest. Obviously, we had the other two colorways already released. This time we're getting the white colorway, which is just the more hyped colorway in the end, and is probably going to be like one of the highlights or one of like the top three pieces in the end, because the list should probably switch around by the end of today. But yeah, there isn't a ton to say for it personally. I may or may not go for it, but I really don't know. At the end of the day, I really don't know if I will or won't, so it's going to get very dirty. That's the only thing about it. It will be extremely dirty, so you have to keep it clean. But yeah, they're nice, but for me, I think that it's a bit basic, almost like the Air Force One is quite basic. It's just the same sort of thing. It's just very basic in the end. Will it resell? Possibly, depending on sizes, but we'll have to wait and see. Next up, probably the most hyped, or is just the most hyped piece of the week, is going to be the camo iPhone case. Plain and simple, it's for an iPhone 11, 11 Pro and Pro Max. So yeah, if you bought the new like 12, if there's a difference between the sizing, then unlucky. But for me, colorways probably going to go between the blue and the pink. Just a personal preference. Then I'd say the black, grey, white, and then the camo, like green woodland camo, is just going to be last for me. Yeah, I think that the middle two are just going to be the most popular, and that's that. Also, its retail is meant to be like $58, so I have to wait and see if that's going to get updated, because that is a hefty price to pay. The piece that I'm probably going to be going for is what we move on to, which is going to be a Hohner keychain. It's a miniature harmonica. I just feel that's pretty cool, to be honest, and yeah, that's why I want to go for it, because I just find that cool to have a miniature, like it's just a tiny little harmonica. It's like that Mr. Krabs thing where he plays like the world's smallest violin and plays it between his fingers. That's what it feels like. So yeah, I'll probably just end up going for that, to be honest, because iPhone case, I mean, I don't have an 11, so I don't have a phone currently, so the Air Maxes, I feel like people, or the better sizes, will just sell out like that. So yeah, this will probably be what I'm going for. Next up, we move on to a hooded down jacket. This is actually going to be the jacket that I actually like. Not in any of the more vibrant colorways, but actually in this colorway, because it is basically just a load of receipts. And yeah, I just think that it's cool, really. That's that. It's like the poster they released last year in store, which is a load of the stickers, all just encapsulated into a poster, and yeah, that's what it's like, and I think it's just cool at the end of the day. A lot of people have also liked it. Yeah, that's that, really. I like that colorway. I'd then say maybe blue or black and then pink, but realistically the best colorway is just going to be this one, just because it's different, it's unique, and yeah, that's about it. Next up, we have a woven label beanie. Quite standard. If you want a beanie, you know, I'd probably say the black colorway is just the move, because maybe like the maroon or like this blue or navy sort of blue colour, but just black colourway is standard. We then have the Air Max Plus running hat, which is also obviously dropping in the white colourway. I actually thought this was a bit better, but as an overall, you can just about see the Supreme that is meant to be on it, whereas in the other colourways it was quite distinct that you could see Supreme. So we then move on to a side logo crew neck. It's not the worst, but it's not the best, you know. It's an embroidered logo, so we get that. But for a crew neck, I mean, realistically, people are going to be doing that, like trying to read what it is unless they know what it is. So yeah, same sort of thing. I'd probably say the black colorway, then probably the blue, possibly the white, depending on how it looks, or this brown colorway. Maybe they'll call it rust, as they tend to do, but yeah. We then have a windstopper, which is an ear flap 6 panel that also has a small box logo on it. I actually think these are cool just because it reminds me of A Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase, the like brother or whatever wears. So I just remember that because of that. I'd probably say the black colourway or the cream, maybe the forest green colourway look nice in this. I don't know what the retail is going to be, but it might be a little bit high just because it is a Gore-Tex piece. So, yeah. Next up, the Minecraft small box long sleeve tee. They're bringing back this colourway. The front two colourways, basically just avoid if you are going for this. It is also a long sleeve tee, I've just also noticed. So the retail, when I might check to see if there are any retail estimations, but it shouldn't be too high. That should be like £56 or so because it's a tee and not a top. I'd probably say like grey, black colourway, maybe pink, but probably just grey or black colourway are probably the best two in it. This is just a no-go. In terms of colourways that are just, I think would be nice, are just going to be the black and grey, and yeah. We're just going to move into pieces that just have more dislikes than likes now, so just keep that in mind. We're kicking off with the brushed plaid sweater. I was actually okay with this colourway during the lookbook, or when we went through the lookbook, just because, yeah, I don't know, it's just a very standard colour compared to this one. I feel like you can't really see the Supreme that's meant to be embroidered too well, and it just doesn't stand out as much, where I think this one's a bit calmer, and just, yeah, I don't know what it is about it, I just like it, but I won't be going for it, but I like it. We then have a classic logo denim shirt, standard, embroidered classic logo, denim shirt, job done. That's it. I also just noticed that I skipped the woven label long sleeve top, but that's also going to be dropping, same logo as like what's on the beanie, and yeah. I also somehow skipped the hoodie that was in the middle as well. Maybe it's my eyesight or something, but I'm just like reading the outside ones and not the middle. But the Toshio Psyche, I'm going to pronounce it. If it's a mispronunciation, my bad. But yeah, the hoodie or the collaboration is this week with printed on patches. Yeah, that's that. I'm not really a fan of it, I will be honest. Maybe in the black colourway it looks okay, but I'd like this colourway in general, but I just don't know how I feel about the collab, to be honest. It just doesn't feel like my sort of thing. But yeah, carrying on, not missing a middle one, we now have the two-tone Cinch Pan. Probably black colourway, just standard. Personally, it does nothing for me. I'm not really a fan of seeing this two-tone. It looks like they've got wet, you know, and it's just stayed on there, or maybe you've stained them accidentally, and yeah. The black colourway and the forest green or green colourway I think look okay in that. We then have the work jacket for the collaboration. I think this looks a bit better than the hoodie, but still as an overall, it's not hitting with me, to be honest. It's not meshing, so yeah. We then have the Alpine Beanie. Personally, probably just the black colourway in this. The other colourways are a bit vibrant and they don't really mix too well. This blue with like the cream and the like brown or natural, I don't know what to call it, might work, but overall I think just the Alpine Beanie in the black colourway is just an okay one. We then have the Sati Unity striped short sleeve top, black colourway, and we move on because, yeah. With a snakeskin corduroy bell hat dropping, I mean, if they dropped this, or if they made this and released this when the North Face snakeskin came out, maybe it would have sold out like instantly. Nowadays, I don't know. I think it might still have a colourway or two that will go, or a couple of sizes that will go, but as an overall, it's not amazing. And the piece that is at the bottom of the list is going to be the work pant for the collaboration. Yeah, it's just, yeah. There's not really a lot of words for it. I think a couple of sizes will end up going, but as an overall, it's just not been well received. I think it maybe could have just been executed a bit better, but you never know. There might have been limitations or things with it. But that is going to cover the drop list for this week. As always, let me know down below what you're going to be going for. Personally, I'll probably just try for the keychain. That might be it. Maybe the Air Max or the down jacket, but like one of the top four. Possibly the long sleeve tee, just because it's a tee and not a top. And yeah, that is about it. Possibility of maybe the woven logo beanie or the Air Max running hat, but not a high chance, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you're going to be going for, whether you're just going to be sleeping on this week. Other than that, hopefully I don't get a high traffic for once. I probably will, but that happens every week, actually. That happens. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.